Good morning. And today, the tarot reading is going to be taking place on a ferry boat on my way over to Port Townsend on the Olympic Peninsula. And so basically, I'm giving up looking out at that. And maybe I won't. Maybe I'll look out at that, or maybe I'll let you look out at that. But today we did another we pulled the cards. First card was pulled from the deck relative to the universe sending us a message. So the message is the 10 of Discs. And I think it's interesting that the message from the universe is wealth. Because for many people, this is a time of financial difficulty. And so getting the universe talking about wealth is interesting. And the boat's kind of hopefully you won't get kind of like seasick from this video, because it's kind of like a rocky day on the boat. But I only have a half hour, so I got to be focused today. Okay, so the 10 of Discs is about wealth, riches, abundance, and prosperity. The astrological aspect that's represented on this card is Mercury and Virgo. It's through your communication skills, which is Mercury, and through your organizational skills, which is Virgo, that you can manifest abundance or prosperity in a tangible way. So it's really about communication. It's about communication and your use of your gifts. And so they talk about your communication gifts is the 3 Mercury signs on the top 3 coins. Your healing gifts are on the bottom coin, the healing caduceus, and your inspirational gifts the coins which hold stars within them. You are able to manifest abundance. So it may be just we're getting involved in an abundance of healing and communicating about healing. Okay, so that's from the universe. And then from Abrahamanad, the soul of the earth, we get the 6 of Swords. And for some reason today I was able to say it without adding the W, swords. I don't know. It's just the W is there and you kind of feel like you should use it. But we'll see as I go along. Sometimes it might be swords, sometimes swords. And it's funny sounding to me. All right. 6 of Swords is the science of mind. So the swords are about the mental realm, the objective mind, or the fair witnessing mind. Fair witnessing mind. This is the mind of the observer. This is the mind who's staying outside of the feelings that the individual is having, the self, or even feelings about what others are feeling. One is taking a higher view, like the ego view, the observational view. And when you're in that observational position, according to NLP constructs, you're looking at the world with compassion and curiosity. So the science of the mind, the objective mind, the fair witnessing mind, is a very focused, intentional mind represented by the 6 cards coming to the center of the Rosicrucian cross. And excuse me, we'll see if I post this, but I'm having fun, so it's a very good handkerchief for being out on the water or in the stars or whatever. Okay, I think that this is, again, it's just about communications as well. We went from discs, but that was about wealth through communication. Now we're in the mental realm, and it's about communicating in a way that is not threatening and allows people to consider new ideas, thoughts, beliefs, or attitudes from perspectives that they had not previously considered. So interesting that it's again about communication. So that's from above and from the earth. And now it gets, I mean, it's always interesting, but it gets really interesting to me because the next card that we got has to do with what we've been working with. And we got the Ace of Discs. And so it's about success that is experienced both internally and externally. So there's been a real focus on this over the past month or maybe two about having the outside world represent the inside world. And that concept about if you want to change your world, change yourself and your world will change. So that's an interesting construct. So here the Ace of Disc is talking about success that experienced both internally and externally. And the internal success is represented by the 4 sets of angel wings. Oh, and I didn't even show any of the cards, but I'll go ahead and show you this card. There it is. Ace of Disc, 4 sets of angel wings, which represent the 4 levels of success in consciousness. And my site is about consciousness and healing. So mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical consciousness. External success is represented by the coins within the coins and the crystals within the crystals in the center of the symbol. It represents success that is manifested internally as well as externally. So it doesn't really get too much about the external aspect of that success. But it's talking about the importance of having the internal success as well as the external success. And I think that's enough for that. And then what we're working with in the present is the Ace of Wands. And all of these things are going to manifest within 1 month or 1 year. And you have these cards for a year. When you get an ace, you get it for a year. And so what we're working with right now is the Ace of Wands, which is a symbol of spiritual self-realization. And to me, if that isn't your goal right now, then you might want to think about it being your goal, just to awaken on a spiritual level, and whatever that means. Spiritual self-realization, awakening, and it's associated with the principle of truth and authenticity. I love those words. So I love the word virtue. I love the word success. I love the word self-realization. I love the word awakening. And I love the principles of truth and authenticity. So the Ace of Wands is the torch of fire. And here it is. The torch of fire. A symbol of the uncontainable life force that's within. The lightning bolts are a symbol of awakening to the spiritual truth and authenticity of who you are. Whenever you pull this card, it's an indication that you've awakened to the uncontainable and irrepressible inherent being within. In the next year, it'll be very difficult to edit, rehearse, or hold back any parts of who you are. The ace of any suit stands for the time frame of a year, and so this one is related to the fire months of Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, with fire sign people, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. The Ace of Wands is representative of awakening or seeing aspects of the self so clearly that there is a commitment to burn out any negativity, blocks, obstacles, or obstructions that might prevent you from actualizing your full potential within the fire sign months or with fire sign people in the next 12 months. Okay, and finally, what will be the result of all of this work that we're doing? And the result is going to be emotional luxury and fulfillment. It's interesting the way the light's coming in and kind of like just how, everything's looking. So this symbol, which is this symbol, Four of Cups, luxury and fulfillment, represents the experience of feeling emotionally fulfilled and satisfied internally, which are the cups filled from deep within, radiating out and feeling equally satisfied about external situations where their cups reflecting outwardly. What we have represented here is the two-way flow of internal and external fulfillment and satisfaction that's being experienced emotionally. We're coming into balance, basically. And the world's going to begin to feel like we feel inside. So when we are clearing things out, and coming to a good place internally, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, as we come into a better place, the world's going to appear better to us because of that. So that's about it. I think I did a really good job keeping this at 12 minutes and 20 seconds. That's kind of impressive. So I'm heading over to Port Townsend, going to have just a walk around the town, and now let's go.